Hi everyone, thanks for coming to my channel. Here I am, I'm going to laser engrave a tumbler. Here I am, just opening up my machine, checking the measurements to see if my image will go on there properly. I am adding a piece of tape that is my marker to show me where the center of the Yeti logo is. That is how I line up the customer's image to the Yeti logo. Now I'm just going to plug in my rotary. I am moving the laser head onto my cup, making sure it's centered. And then I'm going to use this little measuring tool. It shows the distance between the cup and the laser head. Mine is set to 9 millimeters. Also keep in mind, cups can be tapered. So when you move your laser head back and forth, keep in mind the laser head could touch your cup and it could scratch it. Don't ask me how I know this. Now I'm going to run through the process on light burn. This may seem a little bit tedious as there could be easier ways to do this, but this is just how I'm used to. I make a line using T1 or T2. Those mean it won't engrave or score. I am just lining the name up with the line I made as I have the line centered on the dot that is connected to my laser head. Here are my settings that I use to engrave. Next, I click the preview button. I do this to see how long it takes to engrave. It's estimated, and I also do this because in the past I have accidentally not used a preview and I did not select the entire image, so it messed up the entire engraving. I forgot to measure the diameter of the cup, so that is what I am doing here. The diameter is set to 86.2 millimeters. Now I'm going to check my rotary setup to ensure the object diameter is set to 86, and I enable the rotary and click OK. Now I'm going to switch everything on. I do the rotary and light. The light just gives me that reminder that my rotary is on. Now I'm just going to frame my image to make sure it is set up properly. And I do this a few times just to make sure everything's lined up. It's the way I want it to be. And I do quite a few checks just because you never know. And unfortunately in the past, I have messed up cups because I forgot to do a double check. Or in this case, a triple check. Now I am just turning on my water, turn on my air, and everything should be good to go. Now that engraving is over, I turn off my air and I take a look at my cup. Here it is, nicely engraved. It is dark right now, but we just have to go and clean it up. So I use Dawn Powerwash and Magic Eraser. I don't use Magic Eraser, the name brand. I use the cheap one. It works just the same. I spray the Dawn wash and then I rub it gently with the Magic Eraser. And it doesn't rub off any of the powder coat, but it does make it nice and shiny. And here it is. Well, that's it for this video. I hope everything I mentioned in this video helps you when you engrave your next tumbler. Please subscribe for more. See you next time.